The first step, if you're new to meditation, is to sit down. Meditation is the art of stopping, the art of chilling, the art of letting go. And essentially, it's the art of doing nothing. And it seems so simple. It sounds so simple, right? But paradoxically, it's so hard to stop. And because of that, because we can't quiet our minds, we can't simplify, we overcomplicate everything, and we go through life as a cycle. We create a cycle of suffering, a cycle of stress, a cycle of mistakes that we repeat because we never truly process our trauma, we never truly process our suffering. And meditation is essentially choosing to tap into reality, to become aware of your suffering, because it's in you, but we choose to ignore it, we choose to escape. So meditation is really an act of courage. So if this is your first time, congratulations, respect to you, and sit back and just enjoy. This is you time. Okay, so the first step is sit down in whatever position is comfortable for you. For me, I like to sit cross-legged like this, and I like to sit with my back against the wall, but the most important thing is that when you sit, you keep your back straight. It helps remind you to be alert. But don't sit too rigidly. Don't sit too tense, because you're trying to relax. And you can also sit in a chair, whatever is comfortable for you. So you're sitting here now, and I want you to begin to follow your breath. Your breath is an anchor, and it can feel so sweet, so soothing to mindfully breathe. Breathing in, breathing out. Fresh air, oxygen, let it fill your body. In, breathe out through your mouth. So you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. If you do this for 2 or 3 minutes, you'll start to see relaxation taking place. And it's almost like you're setting the table for what's about to happen. So before you can make any progress in meditation, you need to learn how to relax. This is your foundation. And many of us cannot relax, cannot calm down. We're scared of silence or what that may mean. So for purposes of this video, I'm gonna kind of explain in an accelerated pace. But the first step is you sit and come into contact with your breathing. This is the foundation for the whole practice. And as you feel comfortable and calm, you can gently close your eyes, or you can keep them slightly open, but looking at the floor. In Tibet, people like to meditate with their eyes open because they think that this helps them bring their mindfulness into their daily life. And I also like to do this, but I do kind of a hybrid. I meditate with my eyes open sometimes I close them. Depends on how I feel. So as you breathe and become aware of your body, you can feel all the stress and tension from your head to your neck to your shoulders, arms, abdomen, legs, and feet. Just be aware. Don't analyze the tension. Just notice it and breathe. Everything is how it's supposed to be in this moment. And there's nothing to do, nowhere to go, nothing to worry about. Put all of your projects away. Now is time for you. Breathing in, breathing out. Start to feel calm. Be gentle with yourself. We spend our life, our day, ignoring ourselves, ignoring your body, and we accumulate a lot of tension from other people, from situations, from emotions. And meditation is a habit which we can cultivate and bring into your daily life to be a calmer person, a more compassionate person, and this will affect everything. I'm telling you, your energy, your presence will be undeniable. You will shine bright. When you walk in the room, people will notice because you're here. You're awake, you're present. That's different from other people. Breathing in, breathing out. Just be still. Just be here, now. And for those of you who want to go a little bit deeper, who have experience in meditation, you can begin this technique. You can put 2 fingers together and put them right above your belly button. Put your hand on your stomach and breathe in, breathe out. You feel the rise and fall of your abdomen, and you'll notice a lot of your emotions are in your abdomen. When you feel nervous or scared, or like before some public speaking, you feel like your abdomen is shaking. And in fact, our happiness is generated from our abdomen. I think something like 90% of serotonin is produced in our abdomen. So the stomach is very important. And today I want you to practice this technique to go very deeply. For those of you who are new, you can just listen to my voice and practice your breathing, because you need to calm down first. For those of you who want to go deeper, take 2 fingers and put them right above your belly button, and right where the second finger ends, this spot. This is the spot I want you to focus on. This is the center of the body, and you can close your eyes and think of it like a portal or a tunnel, and focus your breathing in. What do you feel? And after a while, sitting comfortably and focusing your mind's attention to your abdomen, you can begin to visualize the sun in the daytime and the moon at night. Human beings have practiced sun worship for a long time, since the beginning of man. Some say that the concept of God was altered, but it was really the sun. People worship the sun because the sun gives us life. You can visualize anything that you like. I want you to close your eyes and focus your breathing in the center of your body, and I want you to think about the sweetest memory that you have. Maybe it's something from childhood, some moment where you felt so happy, so peaceful, so relaxed, so joyful, so energized. What do you see? For me, I see a green field. I went on a trip with my mom and dad and sister, and I forget where, but there was this big green field. Nothing in particular was there, but we ate food or something, and there was this hill, and my sister and I, we would roll down the hill, and it was the happiest moment of my life. I was so happy to be there with my family, and the green grass was so beautiful. I can see it so clearly in my mind. So sometimes when I practice this, I visualize that. When we think about the most beautiful memory, you're generating a positive feeling. And enlightenment is the ability to generate those moments, those feelings, all the time. So there are degrees of enlightenment. Maybe someone can generate those positive emotions, that feeling of love and compassion and calm and peace, 60% of the time. So in some moments they are enlightened, but in others they are not. I don't think that there's no such thing as an enlightened person. There are only enlightened moments. And an enlightened person taps into all of the moments. They are here because enlightenment is awareness of this moment. It's tapping into reality. So there's only now, there's only the moment. There's no self, there's no this guy, this woman attained something. No. So visualize your sweetest memory, whatever that is for you, whatever comes up. But if you don't like that, you can visualize the sun or the moon. And it's kind of interesting how in this place in your stomach, when you visualize the sun and moon, it's circular, right? And it's almost as if that visualization is meant for that part of your stomach, if that makes sense. And it sometimes may take a while to feel the power of this technique, but once you do, it's very powerful. And I'm here to guide any of you who want to practice and who want to achieve peace. I realize posting this on YouTube is probably not gonna get the most views, it's not gonna get the most attention, but I'm not doing this for attention. I'm not an influencer. I want to influence people to be peaceful. I want to help those who are struggling. So come back to your breathing out, and you can continue to practice like this for 30 minutes, 1 hour, 10 minutes, It really doesn't matter the time length, but the most important thing is that you do it every day, or you have discipline. It's no different than working out at the gym. If you work out 5 days a week and you work out correctly, you will see a difference in your body. You'll get stronger. The mind is also a muscle that you have to train, you have to temper. And when you're disciplined and you make the effort to take care of your mind, you'll start to see significant changes. I promise you, I guarantee it. If you practice this way for 3 months, you will begin to see a significant difference in your mental state, and your relationships will also change. If you follow my method, your whole life will change. I'm telling you. And the last thing I'll say is that when meditation is, the point of it is to bring the practice into your daily life. So if I can sit here and be peaceful, that's great. I can share it with you. I can feel good when I sit down. That's something, but I don't know about you. I don't want to spend my whole life just sitting down. I don't think achieving peace is meaningful if I'm just living in a temple or hiding away in a forest. That's just me. I don't find that impressive or meaningful. But if you can take your practice, your peace, into your life, into your marriage, into your job, into society, we can create a butterfly effect of change. And you can begin simply with the mind of a child. I have a little nephew. He's a baby, and I watch him, and he's so pure. You see him taking in the world. He isn't corrupted yet. And if you work with children, you see that as adults, we are the ones who guide them. We have the responsibility to show them what is possible and to avoid the pitfalls. But sometimes it feels like the blind is leading the blind. And so I want to create a movement of peace in the world that can affect change, because most of us are disillusioned with our governments and being angry and fighting with each other and choosing a side. I'm a Democrat, I'm a Republican. This is very simple. This is for simpletons. Both sides are right, both sides are wrong in some way. But we don't listen to each other. So if you're interested in change, if you're tired of shoveling other people's problems, carrying the weight of the world, if you're sick of things, begin to practice. And feel free to reach out and talk to me. And again, I'm not perfect, but I have been in a place of desperation, and I've practiced a lot. I've done a lot of meditation, so I'm qualified to teach you, to help you. I talked to someone from Europe a few weeks ago, and they are creating they train people to be meditation teachers, to give them certification, because in the West, everyone needs a certification and something on their CV to even in meditation, apparently. And I couldn't believe it because I've been in Asia for so long, and it's like, that's not how it works. Meditation and peace is not something that you can be certified in. The truth is the truth. Wisdom is wisdom. It's something like instinctual that we know. So you can get certified to be a meditation teacher, but what does that mean? Who wants to listen to you? Who wants to follow you if you don't practice what you preach? I was a monk twice. I've meditated in graveyards, corpses. I've fasted for 15 days. But I don't think that I'm necessarily like more spiritual or a better meditator than anyone. It's just, I don't take myself too serious. That's the last thing I want to say. Don't take yourself too serious. This is one pitfall that a lot of people who practice, they make the mistake of becoming serious. You have to laugh, you have to smile, you have to be lighthearted and take life with a grain of salt. And you're gonna make mistakes, and don't be hard on yourself. And don't worry if you fall off the deep end and mess up and you find yourself in a bad place. It's okay. Everything is gonna be okay. Laugh at yourself. It's life and life only, and life is beautiful. So I'm here today, now, to remind you of that. So thank you for listening, and I'll see you soon.